The decline of coral reefs has been well documented, reef by reef. But the new UNESCO study is the first global examination of the vulnerability of the entire planet's reef systems, and it paints an especially grim picture. At least 25 of World Heritage reef areas will experience twice per decade severe bleaching events by 2040, a frequency that will rapidly kill most corals present and prevent successful reproduction necessary for recovery, the UNESCO concluded. In some areas, that's happening already. A research argues that extensive election observation and the elaborate reportage that it produces has the potential, in the short term, to lead to extensive electoral reforms and, in the long run, to lower electoral violence in countries that experience it. It also argues that electoral violence is most likely when a long-time ruling party faces electoral defeat and that during such times, it is most difficult for parties to agree on and implement electoral reforms, and hence extensive election observation is essential. Whales roam throughout all of the world's oceans, communicating with complex and mysterious sounds. Their sheer size amazes us. The blue whale can reach lengths of more than 100 feet and weigh up to 200 tons, as much as 33 elephants. Despite living in the water, whales breathe air. And like humans, they are warm-blooded mammals who nurse their young. A thick layer of fat called blubber insulates them from cold ocean waters. People usually think of leopards in the savannas of Africa, but in the Russian Far East, a rare subspecies has adapted to life in the temperate forests that make up the northernmost part of the species range. Similar to other leopards, the Amur leopard can run at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour. This incredible solitary animal has been reported to leap more than 19 feet horizontally and up to 10 feet vertically. A couple of weeks ago, I confidently predicted it would be easy enough to find new things to say about Jane Austen for this month's reading group. But now I've read Persuasion, I want to repeat everything everyone has been saying for the past 200 years. It's superb. I loved it. It swept me up. Few books have made me feel more tense than Persuasion. I could feel my stomach nodding as I read it, not just at the frisson between Anne Elliot and Frederick Wentworth, but the precariousness of their society. All the concerns in the novel, over position, appearance, doing and saying the right thing, are a constant balancing act, on a tightrope with a long fall. As business owners or managers, it is important to remember that our most important assets are our employees. We want our employees to enjoy their work environment, and to bring the best of themselves to their jobs every day. Encouraging our employees to embrace fitness as a lifestyle choice pays off in numerous ways. Fit employees have more energy. One of the many benefits of regular exercise is increased and sustained energy throughout the day. This energy allows the employee to stay focused on the task in hand. The Occupy movement works with an aim to enhance social and economic equality. Although it has several local divisions, they all work towards a common goal. Those who support the movement believe that the wealth of the world is concentrated in a few hands, while those who oppose it believe that the movement lacks focus and is inefficient. The power of color is often underestimated by customers. But marketers spend a lot of time thinking about this important segment. In fact, Color is one of the biggest factors that marketers and designers take into account when making a logo. Perspective of color can change based on a person's age, gender, personality, income and other factors, which means marketers must understand who their target audience is and how they wish the brand to be perceived. When most people think of malnutrition, they often think of somebody who is suffering from undernutrition. Undernutrition occurs when a person takes a diet that does not meet the necessary requirements for the amount of essential nutrients or calories a person needs to stay healthy. This type of malnutrition can recur when people are not eating enough food, or when the food they are eating does not contain well-balanced nutrients. The World Health Organization estimates that 1 out of every 3 people is suffering from a deficiency in one or more essential components. The theory of planetary formation suggests that planets are formed out of a disk of material consisting of gases, ice, elements like carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen, and heavier elements revolving around the sun. When atoms and molecules of the material in this disk run into each other, they successively combine to form things of greater size. They combine into one large object in each region around the sun.